When we consciously recognize the spiritual I am dwelling within us, new life floods our being. The consciousness of truth, that be heaven, is formatted and established in our earthly experiences. And we have heaven on earth. The realm of pure thought, the ideas, heaven, becomes manifest in your life. Revelations 21:1 tells us, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the former heaven and earth had passed away." The old way of thinking is dead. The old way of functioning is dead and gone. That's what the resurrection is about. Now let's move on to the ascension. So first you have to crucify personality, error thoughts. And then you have to resurrect conscious awareness of our oneness with the all one. And then third, you demonstrate power, divine power, and Christ consciousness in your life. So that brings us up to the ascension, the final step in the attainment of the Christ consciousness. When you ascend, there is a transcendence of the limitation of time and space. There's full control of the mind and body, and we take on and demonstrate divine powers and attributes. You raise to a level of cosmic consciousness of your oneness with the Father, Mother, God. That's what happened. The historical Jesus went from the historical to the cosmic. He transcended time and space. Became the cosmic Christ. You know, it's reassuring to know that death is no part of our life, and that eternal life knows no death. That's very comforting to know. That's very comforting to know. That means you can concentrate on other things. Because you know when you have to face that void, when you have to step off that precipice and move on across the veil, you can go without fear. You don't have to be afraid. Because you understand. You understand. Traditional Orthodox religion sold us a bill of goods, taught us that death is the only way to eternal life in heaven. It's not true. It's not true at all. Be guided by the Spirit of truth, and don't be led astray by any philosophy or spiritual teaching that makes death and the grave necessary factors in spiritual growth and enlightenment. It's a bunch of garbage. Again, Matthew 22:33. God is not God of the dead, but of the living, for all of us live unto him. The Easter story, when understood in the right context, is a wonderful example of how to overcome challenges in our daily life and living. So my suggestion to you is to stop entertaining old beliefs and old attitudes. Refuse to be bound by erroneous thought patterns on limitation and lack. Let go of jealousy, condemnation of others, and of yourself, anger and hate. Are you kidding me? You're a metaphysician. Supposed to know better. The old phrase of, if they knew better, they'd do better. Well, you know better. So you have to step up to the plate. Express unconditional love, not only to your fellow beings, but to yourself as well. For we're all fighting the good fight, regardless of where on the continuum you happen to be standing. But above all else, refuse to dwell in the darkness of spiritual ignorance. Don't be your ignorance be the reason why you can't get ahead. Don't let that be the reason. Claim your declaration of freedom from death with the statement, "It is finished." If it doesn't come from love, it is finished. It is done. In the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, the finite alone has wrought and suffered, but the infinite lies stretched in smiling repose. And so it is. God bless and happy Easter.
Happy Easter.